तौ सन्तोषयता सन्तौ श्रीलरूपसनातनौ दाक्षिणात्येन भट्टेन पुनरेतद्विविच्यते तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तविक्रान्तखण्डितं पर्यालोच्यात पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः. हरे कृष्णा. ఫైలా పా చిలక చిలకలాగా అడుగుతాడు. అచ్చా, ఏది నేను పంపలేదు ఇంకా. ఈయనకి ఫోన్ చేయి, ఆయన ఎక్కడో ఏ లోకంలోనే ఉంటాడు. అప్పుడు చెప్పొచ్చినా మర్చిపోతాడు. అచ్చా పంపేట్లే, ఉండు ఉండు. ఉమ్. ఇప్పుడు మెయిల్ పంపుతాడు ఒకప్పుడు ఇక్కడ. సో की কি হবে? কি জিজ্ঞেস করছে? আসছে? Check your WhatsApp. You got the today's anuccheda. Why I'm sending here in the class? Because just for the last moment I translate and come. And after that, my servant, my secretary, he'll be sending the file. So that's why it's late. Okay, see now. Yesterday we were discussing, we are going to establish bhakti as abhideya. So by these 6 lingas, that means we are going to derive this conclusion using these 6 lingas by applying on Srimad Bhagavatam. We are applying these 6 lingas on Srimad Bhagavatam to derive the meaning. What meaning? Bhakti is abhideya. To derive this, we apply 6 lingas on Srimad Bhagavatam, one by one. Okay? This is the today's task. Understood, mother? Tagu. First tagu, tarachu.
I'm taking medicine, Prabhuji. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Actually, yesterday some guests came.
Okay.
I didn't hear that class.
You didn't hear class?
And yesterday I didn't attend the class, Prabhuji. I was there, but
Body is not there.
some guests.
Login is there.
That's why I
Only
attended.
computer is there.
I didn't leave, but throughout the class they were there.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
So tadevam avantara tatparyena bhakteः abhideyatvam षड्विधैरपि लिङ्गैः अवगम्यते. तत्र उपक्रमोपसंहारकयोः एकत्वेन यथा जन्माद्यस्य यतः इत्याद्युपक्रमपद्ये सत्यं परं धीमहि इति. So see, by the sameness or identity of introductory and concluding statements in Bhagavatam, this is one of the exam question actually. Establish bhakti as abhideya based upon the 6 lingas. It's must question actually. Very important. Welcome. It's very important, and yes. Okay. The phrase Satyam Param Dhimahi. So, what is the first sloka of Srimad Bhagavatam? Janmadhyasyato Anvayat. In that Satyam Param Dhimahi we are seeing. So, Satyam Param Dhimahi, what is the literal translation of this Satyam Param Dhimahi? We meditate on the Satyam, which is Param. Satyam Param. Satyam, the one which is Satyam, that is the Param. So on that we meditate. Vazi is saying. So that means in the introductory statement, beginning statement, and also in the conclusion statement, what is there that can be the conclusion of Srimad Bhagavatam? Kena vibhashitoyam. This is, sorry, kasmai yena vibhashitoyam atulo gnana pradipah pura. This is the concluding statement. There also Satyam Param Dhimahi is there. And here also Satyam Param Dhimahi is there in the beginning statement. And the meaning of Satyam Param Dhimahi is we meditate on Satyam. That is the truth. So meditating on the truth or obeying, paying obeisances to the truth. This is the thing expressed in the beginning statement. That is, you should establish as bhakti to the Supreme Lord Krishna. then your work is done. What you want to establish? By upakrama and upasamhara vakya, you are going to establish bhakti is the abhideya. That is your duty. That you want to do. So for doing that, in the beginning statement, what you should make, that Satyam is nothing but Bhagavan. If you prove this much, then what will happen? If Satyam is Bhagavan, if you establish, your work is done. That Param is Bhagavan, if you establish, then your work is done. Understood? What do you have to do? Yeah. Satyam Param. Upakrama statement. What is visible? Only I am visible. Becoming fat every day. Anyway. That's a whole body covered by me. In Upasamhara statement, that is 1.1.1. This is 12 point. Kasmai vibhashta. What is that? Huh? Huh. Huh. There also. Upakrama, Upasamhara are the same. It should be actually. It will be. They always like that one. But now what is that? This you should establish as what? Satyam Param Dhimahi is nothing but what is that supreme truth? That we should. That is Bhagavan you should establish. You should understand, try to understand. This sloka is saying should be meditated on the Satyam Param. Then we'll use some technique and finally say that Satyam Param, that is the supreme truth, is nothing but Bhagavan. Brahman, Kala Brahman, cheating. PhD actually. Is a scholar actually. Naye. Grammarian. You can ask any question, you will say. Yes? Good. So, to investigate this Param, Satyam Param is supreme truth is Bhagavan, we are going to Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita 12.1, BG 12.1, what is said? Evam satatayuktaye bhaktah tvam paryupasate. In this way, satatam yuktaha, they are always continuously. So, tvam paryupasate, worship you. Devotees constantly thinking of you, worship you. So, by this statement of Bhagavad Gita, we are understanding that Bhagavati dhyanasya akastardatvena tad dhyaninah yuktatamattvena cha uktatva. based upon the Bhagavad Gita 12.1, we are understanding that the devotees who are doing the worship of Lord Krishna, they are known as best, and they are known as, those devotees are known as best, and also, and that process is less painful. So that's why, based upon this Bhagavad Gita statement, so what can be taken there also? Supreme truth means that is Krishna, and so that is, we can take as supreme truth is Krishna, Bhagavan. Because in the Bhagavad Gita it is said that, so the worshippers of Krishna are the Yukta Tamaha, means they are best. And also they are supreme. Yukta Tamaha means they are supreme. Who are supreme according to the Bhagavad Gita? Who worship Krishna. They are supreme, okay? According to Bhagavad Gita. Evam satata yuktaha. Evam satata yuktaha ye bhaktaha tvam paryupasate. So whoever worshipping Krishna, they are best. Okay? And that process is only, worshipping Krishna is very easy process. Akashtardatvena. There is no hard labor in this. So based upon this statement of Bhagavad Gita, so we are taking here Satyam Param is Bhagavan. Okay. Next, Satyam Param. That means in the Bhagavatam, Satyam Param Param. That means on what object Vasudev wants to meditate. So Vasudev is meditating on what object? Param. Param means the topmost, the supermost object. What is that supermost object? For this also Krishna is saying, Mattah parataram nanyat kinchidasti Dhananjaya. ए धनंजय, मत्तः परतरम न अन्यत किंचित अस्ति. मेरे से ऊपर और कुछ भी नहीं है, ये तो जानो. So that means Krishna is the topmost. On top of Krishna, no one is there. Okay. Okay. So, on top of Krishna, nothing is there. So that's why Param is topmost object. Who? What is that? That is nothing but Krishna. That is Bhagavan. So that's why, based upon the Mattha Parataram Nanyat, Param means what you should take? That is Krishna. That is Bhagavan. Yes. And also, Brahmano hi pratishtaham. There is one more statement. Even I am the shelter for Brahman, he is saying. He is saying that Krishna is a shelter for Brahman also. So then from this also we should understand that Krishna is a shelter for Brahman, means he is top, he is superior to the Brahman also. So based upon this statement also you should understand that Param means Krishna only. Ityado, like this, many statements are there. All those statements say that Param is Bhagavan only. And also Sarvagna Sarvashaktitvabyam Jagat Janmadi Hetutva Tatra Sri Bhagavatyeva Dhyanavadiyate. And Bhagavan is only Sarvagnaha Sarvasakti Shaktitvabyam Jagat Janmadi. So Lord is only the cause for Bhagavan. What is said in that first sloka? Vasudev is saying that we meditate on Satyam Param. What is that Satyam Param? That is nothing but the one which is the cause for the creation, maintenance, and destruction of this material universe. So, what is that? Who is the cause? So, that cause is nothing but the Bhagavan only. Because Bhagavan is Sarva Shaktiman and also Sarvagna. Being a Sarva Shaktiman and Sarvagna, and he is the cause for the creation and maintenance and destruction. And in this way, so we should take their Satyam means, Param Satyam Param means, so Bhagavan only. Because he is only the most suitable object who is the cause. Because Brahma is also for the cause for creation, but you cannot take him. Because he is not Sarvagna and Sarvasakti, Sarvasaktiman. Or otherwise you cannot take Vishnu or anyone. No. Only Krishna. So that's why here Satyam Param Dhimahi means that means we meditate on supreme truth means that is nothing but meditating on the Bhagavan. So that means meditating on the Bhagavan is the message, is a message in the beginning statement. So that's why meditating on the Bhagavan or worshipping the Bhagavan is the message of the beginning statement. Even in the ending statement also Satyam Param Dhimahi is there. In the same way you should take there also. That means worshipping Bhagavan is the message in beginning and ending statements. So that's why worshipping Bhagavan is the process given by the whole Bhagavatam also. Because it is there in the Upakrama and Upasamhara Vakya. Getting understood? Understood or not? Yes. क्या है, क्या समस्या है आपको? बोलो, बोलून.
Some other reference or only Bhagavad
No
Gita?
objection. Because we want to prove conclusion of Bhagavatam. You cannot use Bhagavatam. We want to find the conclusion of total Bhagavatam. So that's why you cannot use anything from there.
So only
Understand?
Bhagavad Gita is supported.
We are finding a conclusion of that only. Na? Key. In Russian language, what means what?
I had another question.
You have
previously
another
that,
question, yes?
Bhagavad Gita is belongs to Mahabharata. So
Bhagavad Gita belongs to Mahabharata.
yes,
क्या हो गया?
one part of Mahabharata. So we are also considering Mahabharata as a karma kanda philosophies mostly.
But Bhagavad Gita we are not considering. Na? Gita is the Upanishad Saram, the essence of all the Upanishads.
Okay.
Gita Upanishad. You people became very intelligent nowadays. Whole Tattva Sandrabha is working. Tattva Sandrabha is working on all of you. Good, good. और पूछो. It is elaborately explained in the 104 anuccheda of the Paramatma Sandrabha. So if you want to know more, what you should do? Very, very systematically he explained in Paramatma Sandarbha in detail. Here he mentioned only 2 lines, but he wrote here, oh, Satyam Param Dhimahi, Ramanuja Matam based upon that, Ramanuja Matam and based upon Madhva Matam, and he is establishing actually this conclusion of the Bhagavatam. Satyam Gnanam Anantam Brahma. So many pages are there actually. Not 1 page, 2 page. It's almost all. Mhm. That's why he's not going any deeply into here. Much deeply. Okay. Acha. Wow. Almost many pages are there. It's like studying many. Takes many days. If we go for Paramatma Sandarbha, it will take many days. It's very difficult. हम नहीं करेंगे. I will not. Syllabus will not be covered in Bhakti Sandarbha. Oh, it's a big anuccheda. 40 pages. It's difficult. Detailed discussion is there. Okay. If you want to know very detailed, refer the 104 anuccheda of the Paramatma Sandarbha. There it is clearly explained. We hear only 2-3 examples he took from Bhagavad Gita, and superficially he said, Satyam Param is nothing but the Bhagavan. So that's why Vasudev is saying that meditating on the Bhagavan. So that's why that is the conclusion and also beginning statement. It is there in the beginning and ending statement, so that can be the conclusion. So that is done. Next, second linga is what? Abhyasa. Abhyasa is the second linga. Abhyasa means what? Repetition. Okay. So in Bhagavatam, what process is repeatedly said? Bhakti process or not? Tell me. No, process. What process is repeatedly said? Bhakti process. Because we have seen so many anucchedas, more than 90 anucchedas, 85 to 90 anucchedas. Every speaker, every audience, every conversation, from every conversation we established, Bhakti process is a process recommended by the everyone. Okay, so that's why I don't need to show once again. You can know from there. Yes, that's he saying, Srila Jiva Goswami, and I am repeating. Then you next one is Abhyasa is over. Then after that, what is that after that? Third linga is Atayeva. Atayeva Swastina Sri Bhagavatam. One more point is missing actually. In the first, before going to the Apurvata and before going to Abhyas also, in Upakrama Upasamhara, one more point. Atayeva Spashtameva Asya Sri Bhagavatvam Sri Bhagavat Vaktrutvat Purvam Cha Tene Brahma Hridayadi Kaviye Iti Uktam. So in the first sloka, what we are seeing, to whom Vasudev is meditating, to whom he is offering obeisances, on whom he is meditating on the one who is cause for the creation, maintenance, and destruction of the universe, and also the one who imparted the Vedic knowledge or Bhagavat in the heart of Narada, Brahma. Okay, check good. Tene Brahma Hridayadi Kavaye. To Adi Kavi, Hruda through heart. So who imparted the Vedic knowledge? Krishna. So Krishna only imparted that. So that's why from that also Krishna is only the person who imparted. So thereby that Satyam Param Dhimahi is definitely is who is that? That is Bhagavan. Okay. So like this, we confirm, we are firmly, that means establishing that. So Vasudev is meditating on Satyam Param Dhimahi, that means Bhagavan. So that means Bhagavad Bhakti is the process, is said in the beginning and ending statements. Next, Abhyasa, many statements are shown in the previous anucchedas. Adarshitam, even many are not shown also. Bhagavatam, you find so many thousands of hundreds of places where Bhakti process is recommended. Out of that, few are shown and few are not shown. Okay. Adarshitam cha aneka vidam eva. Next, apurvataya falena cha adarshitam. So what is apurva? Apurva means anadigatatvam. So which is the beginning, from beginningless actually. Apurva ante మనం ఏమి ఇచ్చాం అక్కడ? అనాదిగతత్వం. అపూర్వత అంటే అనధిగతత్వం, అనాదిగతత్వం. ఒక్కడుంటే చాలు ఇలాంటి ఒక్కడి. అదే నా అనాదిగతత్వం, బిగినింగ్ లెస్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్. Anadhigatatvam, which you didn't acquire till now. Unprecedented, unacquired knowledge. Till now you didn't get that, but you got. So what is that? What is that? That is bhakti or not? That is bhakti or not? So for this, how to understand this? Apurvata and Phalam, how we can see? For this, you should go to the Vasudev Samadhi. You should not go to Samadhi, but go to the topic of Vasudev Samadhi. Okay. In Vasudev Samadhi, what you are understanding? In Vasudev Samadhi, we are seeing that Vasudev doing meditation. So Bhakti Yogena Manasi Samyak Pranayite Male. So Apashyat Purusham Purnam. What he saw? He saw the Purusham Purnam. Arey Maya, ruke. Maya to roz dekh rahe ho. He's seeing every day Maya. Yeah. But he saw first of all what? Purusham Purnam. So Purusham Purnam. This is the thing. So this Bhagavan. So here, apurvataya phalena cha darshitam. This is Bhagavan Hisa. And anyway, you should not stop there yourself, your investigation. You should go further. And in the further statements, it is said that Yasyam vai sruyamanayam Krishne paramapurushe bhakti rutpadyate pumsah shoka moha bhayapaha anardhopasamam sakshat bhakti yoga madokshaje. So right, beta. So he is seeing in that samadhi, Jivatma is being controlled by Maya, is captured by the Maya. Sammohitam is bewildered by the Maya. And this is anartha. Because of this, Jivatma is thinking himself as, what is thinking? Body. Atmanam Trigunatmakam. So he's thinking himself as body. So this is anartha. And what is the process he saw in that samadhi to remove that anartha? Upashamam, anartha upashamam. That is unwanted thing. Thinking oneself as body is the unwanted, is anartha. Yes, everyone is feeling sleepy. Because I am telling little slow. My voice is choking actually. You know, last few months back, 1.5 months, my voice out. Huh? This song. Really? It's a Rakshas. You all know what is happening, online students. This person is saying, this student, so he's feeling difficulty in hearing my voice. And by the Lord's mercy, my voice is choked up so that his ears are now happy. This kind of students also will get. Teacher should get some disease so that all days will get. Teacher should. Okay. So, Jivatma is thinking himself as body, being bewildered by the Maya. This is the anartha, and that anartha is rectified by what? Sakshat bhakti yogam. Bhakti done for whom? Bhakti done for adhokshaja. So okay, Vasudev is seeing this in the samadhi. That means this is the apurvata, unique. Apurvata means one more translation, uniqueness. The unique solution he saw. That's a unique process. And also it is the result also. Here, Bhakti Yoga is the process which removes the anarthas. That's a unique process he saw in the samadhi. And also it is a result also. Why? You see, after doing this bhakti, see in these two slokas, in the first canto, 7th chapter, where I am studying, first canto, 7th chapter, sloka number 5, 6, 7, and 8. In the sloka number 6, Bhakti Yoga is there. First Bhakti Yoga, Sakshat Bhakti. That Bhakti is Sadhana Bhakti. Okay? By doing this Sadhana Bhakti, Anartha will go out. So for that, for doing Bhakti, what he did? He compiled Satvata Samhita, and if anyone who is hearing this Satvata Samhita is known as Sakshat Bhakti. So hearing Bhagavatam is also comes under the Sakshat Bhakti, that sadhana. And by that, what will happen? What result you will get? Bhakti. Bhakti is a result of bhakti. If you do sadhana, you'll be getting what? You'll be getting bhakti. So 2 times bhakti is there. First bhakti is sadhana bhakti, second bhakti is result. So here, Vasudev is seeing what is the result of the total process, that is also bhakti. So from this we are understanding the unique thing, and also result, phalam, is also bhakti. Yes? Understood or not? Bhakti Ritpadyate Pumsaha. You are all in the Tattva Sandarbha also. You all know this. Very detailed you discussed. Mike.
I don't understand why about the beginning and the end of Upakramos Upasamharana. We were using only Bhagavad Gita. We were not allowed to use Bhagavatam. But now here, everywhere we use Bhagavatam again.
There actually, you know, na? Here we should go for Bhagavatam. There what? You want to find the conclusion of total Bhagavatam. That for that, your total Bhagavatam is in front of you. This is a beginning statement. This is the ending statement. You cannot touch anything in this, because your goal is to find that. Then that's why you took various matas. Then after that, now in this Bhagavatam, what is the best process? In this Bhagavatam, what many times repeated? Abhyasa means in this Bhagavatam, what is many times repeated? Further, definitely should take Bhagavatam. And next, Apurvata Phalam also. In that Bhagavatam, what is described as a highest Phalam? That is Bhakti. Vasudeva in Samadhi, Bhakti as a result, and also Bhakti as unique object. Because Anarthopusamam is happening by what? By the Bhakti. Ramcharan Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu. So, so in this verse number 6, you mentioned that this sadhana bhakti is the pabideya.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So then, so the result is also bhakti. So is that bhakti still the sadhana bhakti, or is it like going to be some advanced stage of bhakti? The result will come.
Yeah, that's a prema. Yeah, prema. But there is also, it is also bhakti, is a result. Sadhana is practiced before becoming the perfect. After becoming perfect also is done bhakti only. Ultimately, everything is bhakti. In that way. Okay, Apurvata Phalamcha Darshitam. Sri Vyasa Samadho Anarthopasam Sakshat Ityadi. Next, Arthavada. Arthavada means glorification. In whole Bhagavatam, what is glorified? What process is glorified? Again and again, again and again. Just Shraddhaya Helaya. Even Shraddha se leto. Helana se. With Shraddha, with Helana. If you chant the holy name, Sanketam Parihasyam Vastovam Helanameva Vaikuntanama Grahanam Aseshagaharam. This is going to destroy all the sin which is done previously, present, and future. And such a glorification is done for which process? In entire Bhagavatam. Even by doing bhakti, nobody is interested in. So, na parameshtyam, na sarvabhaumam. So like this, they are not interested in the Tribhuvana Vibhava Hetavepyapi. That means even he is not interested in any kind of the wealth belonging to these three worlds, or he doesn't want any. Such a glorification is done for which process? Which process is so much glorified? Bhakti process is glorified. So that's why. So from this also we should understand that bhakti is the Abhideya. Through Abhyasa also, through Arthavada also bhakti is only established as Abhideya. Through the Apurvata and Phalam also, bhakti is only established as. And through Upakrama and Upasamhara also, we established bhakti as the process. Bhakti process only is conclusion of Bhagavatam. Bhakti process is only the conclusion of our recommended process. Bhakti is only the recommended process in the. So we have seen the recommended process is bhakti only through through the apurta, through the phala, through the arthavada, and now finally upapatti. What is the most suitable tool or process to come out from the our big problem? What is our main problem is bhayam. Bhayam is the real problem. Our problem actually. Bhayam ditiya abhini. Everyone's heart bhayam is there. If you become pure devotee, you will become fearless. But now we are all having the fear. What will happen? What will happen? What will happen? And that bhayam is destroyed by what? Bhayam ditiya viniveshitasya dishat apetasya. Tanmaya abhajetam. Tanmaya to Buddha abhajetam. Bhaktyekesha Gurudevatatma. So here also it is established. The bhayam is the main problem, and that is finished by what? Bhaktya, by bhakti. So bhakti is the real tool, appropriate tool. That means for our main problem, for our main problem, what is the main solution given by the Bhagavatam? That is bhakti. So that means through upapatti. That upapatti means suitable tool. Bhakti is said. Okay. Upapatti. Understood upapatti? Appropriate tool. Method. For appropriate method for what? To fix the problem. Our main problems. And not only these 6 lingas, there is one more linga we are adding. What is the common goal for all the processes? What is the common goal for all processes? In that way also, if you see, bhakti is only the goal. Bhakti is only the goal for all the processes. Example is, Naradji is saying in the instructions to Vyasdev. Idam hi pumsa tapasasrutasya va svishtasya suktasya cha buddhi dattayo avichitordha kavibir nirupito yadvuttama sloka gunanuvarnanam. What is the translation of this? The permanent result of man's austerity, study of Vedas, performance of sacrifices, chanting of mantras, practicing jnana, and giving charity is defined by the wise as glorifying the qualities of the Lord. Glorifying the qualities of the Lord is the goal. for the all the process. It's a common goal for all the process. As a common goal, who is defined? Bhakti is defined. So that's why in this way also we are seeing Bhakti is the conclusion. Gati Samanya. Bhakti is a process. Bhakti is the conclusion of all the conclusion of Srimad Bhagavatam. Next, in that way, you can also see one more example for the Gati Samanya. Munir Vivakshur Bhagavad Gunana Munir Vivakshur Bhagavad Gunanam Sakapite Bharata Maha Krishna. Who is saying this? Vidura is saying to Maitreya, oh my dear Muni, oh nahi, oh my dear, so I think something, oh my dear sage, Muni, your friend, who is your friend? Krishna, that is Vedavyas. Aha, told. What he told? Bharatam. He told Bharatam. So, who is he? He is interested in describing qualities of Bhagavan. So, desiring to describe the qualities of Bhagavan, Vasudev wrote Mahabharata. So that means Mahabharata is comprised of various processes. And he is describing all the process to describe what? To describe the, with what desire he started writing Mahabharata? To glorify the qualities of the Lord. So he is writing so many, mentioning so many processes there, ultimately to do what? To glorify the qualities of the Lord. That means all the processes ultimately ending in which process? Bhakti. The goal of all the process is what? Bhakti. In Mahabharata, many stories you might be studying. There everywhere you should understand, by serving the parents, one is going to Goloka. Means what? Huh? What is happening there? If someone in the Mahabharata, you are seeing that by serving the parents, one went to Goloka. How you should understand this? Tell Chaitanya. Huh? By doing this strict service to the parents, one went to, or otherwise, by giving the charity, one went to, by doing the services, one went to Golok. So, how to understand this, mother? Awaz, no voice. Mic.
That means they have already done bhakti in the previous life or in previous time also.
What can be the, we discussed this point.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Pitambar Chaitanya. Okay.
In
Anyone?
Ramayana.
He told that inside some bhakti is there, which is invisible, or there are
Yes.
some other option that
he might have done bhakti, but it's not visible. In that story, it is not visible.
Also, another case may happen that maybe it was the dham.
Dham, yeah. He left his body in the dham.
In the dham.
So because of influence of dham also, he might have went. So like this, you should search the causes which are definitely bhakti, because any material process will not give this kind of result. That's the point. We discussed in 106 anuccheda this. Gatam gataha. जो हो गया, जो भूल गए, बस वो. Okay.
Prabhu,
Even in the Mahabharata also, when you study, If somewhere is mentioned Vasudev, he may not directly glorifying bhakti there, but he might be saying one did Atiti Seva and after that he got liberation. That kind of statements, if you see there, you should also search some angle of bhakti, or maybe connected story, some other Purana, even more detailedly might be explained that bhakti angle is mentioned, or otherwise he left his body in the Haridwar or in the Vrindavan, Mathura, anywhere like that. That is a mistake he did in Mahabharata. He didn't mention the glory of bhakti directly. There's a problem. The way he mentioned other process, and he hided means in that story, the angle of bhakti he left out. And he simply explained the dharma. And now that's what Jiva Goswami is saying. After doing thorough research of Srimad Bhagavatam, what we understood? Only bhakti can do that. No gnana, karma, tapas, anything. Without bhakti, they cannot do anything. Even they cannot produce their own result also. And liberation is, you forget. Even gnana can give liberation when bhakti is there. So that's why without bhakti, nothing is happening. This is the thing we are seeing in the Bhagavatam. So that's why in the Bhagavatam stories, wherever Vasudev skipped bhakti angle, that should be, you should understood. So that's why you should study Bhagavatam in the light of, you should study Mahabharata in the light of Bhagavatam. Because he was so much excited actually. Vasudev. Oh, right. Now, hosting guest, that I will establish. Now parents, serving parents, I will establish. Now this dharma, that dharma, this dharma, that dharma. Like that he made this much big book. Everywhere he thought that yes, I will glorify bhakti. I was thinking, but he didn't do. Because while starting in the Mangalacharana, in the starting statement itself, it said, before entering into any field, you will be doing one pratigna. So I am going to do this. That's why I am starting this activity. To achieve this, I am going to start this activity. Like that, you say or not? Pratigna, promise. What promise he did? Bhagavad Gunanam Vivakshuhu. He is having in the heart to glorify the qualities of the Lord. With that desire only, he started writing Mahabharata. But, general people may not understand bhakti. Indirect preaching. This preaching, that preaching. If you do indirect preaching, it will happen like that. Your heart will not be happy fully. Yeah, Ramchandra.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Like a couple of days back, we were discussing in a previous anuccheda that like anybody who is not performing bhakti, they are being condemned by Shastra.
Yes.
So Prabhu, here like we are discussing that like even like except Srimad Bhagavatam, there is no clear definition or there is no clear hint or not clear direction given in the Shastra about bhakti. That's why people might get confused, right? Like, so there we are saying like people are not becoming devotee means because they are not able to get access to Srimad Bhagavatam.
Actually, Mahabharata also is concluding in bhakti only. But the thing is, the way karma is explained, the way bhakti should be explained, in that way he didn't explain. He emphasized karma. Sometimes he did such a mistake. He made bhakti as a servant of karma also. It's not that the Vasudev didn't write bhakti about bhakti in the other Puranas. In other Puranas also he write the glory of the bhakti. And even in the Mahabharata also he wrote the glory of the bhakti. Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita is part of Mahabharata. Bhakti is there in that. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vaja. He wrote. But the way the place, that means the way the bhakti should be respected, the way the bhakti should be glorified, that way he didn't do actually. That is the problem actually. So the principles of bhakti discussed in the various chapters, even in the Skanda, all Puranas it is there, all pervasive. But in the Bhagavatam, what specialty of the Bhagavatam? He rejected their all other religions. Dharma projita kaitavotra paramo nirmatsaranam satam. So there he rejected, he didn't give any space to others. And exclusively bhakti he showed. Then his heart became satisfied. I am happy now. Because that is the place, that kind of importance is there for bhakti. The position what should be given to bhakti, that was given through Bhagavatam. Then his heart became pleased, happy. So that is the point. Yeah. Next anuccheda. Middle इधर चलो थोड़ा चलेंगे. Some points, अच्छा. That much you write enough. You get 10 marks. Next 115. Iyam eva bhaktihi dharma projita kaitavotra paramo nirmatsaranam satam ityatrokta. So that's a bhakti is so magnanimous. That is, in that way we concluded through these 6 lingas. The conclusion of whole Bhagavatam is through 6 lingas. What is shown? Bhakti is abhidheya. It is only shown by the 6 lingas. If you want even in detail, more detailed way, Paramatma Sandrabha 105 anuccheda, you can study that. 5 actually, sorry. 5. In my book it is 5. It is written as 5. But here it is written 4. In the Haridas Shastri's book, it will be the 105 anuccheda. Sometimes 1 or 2 anucchedas numbering will be different. In book to edition to edition. Some other edition is in another number. A very big difference in the Bhagavad Sandarbha. Yes. Anyway, okay. Now what we will do? You all understood now? Bhakti is established in many ways. Now we will do today. Iyameva bhakti. This bhakti only. Dharma projita kaitavotra paramo nirmatsaranam satam ityatra ukta. So in the 1.1.2, what is said actually? Dharma projita kaitavah atra paramo nirmatsaranam satam. Vedyam vastavamatra vastu sivadam tapatriyon moolanam. There in that 1.1.2, dharma, parama dharma, dharma projita kaitavaha. From that, cheating religion is removed. That kind of dharma is explained. What is that dharma? That is nothing but bhakti. In the second sloka of Srimad Bhagavatam, what Vyasdev is saying? Vyasdev is giving promise that in this book, Srimad Bhagavatam, I will definitely know. After writing Mahabharata, he understood what mistake he did. And that's why he wrote 3 Mangalacharanam statements in Bhagavatam. First, he paid obeisances to the Lord in the first sloka. In the second sloka, what he is doing? In the second sloka, he is going to tell what he is going to do or describe in this book. Atra means in this Srimad Bhagavatam. What he is going to describe? Dharma projita kaitava atra. Atra means in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So he is going to describe about the dharma, which is free from the cheating religion. That is nothing but what? That is bhakti. Okay. Next. Atra sargo visargascha ityado dashalakshanyamapi saddharma ityeka lakshanattvena ukta. Even atra sargo visargascha sthanam poshana motayaha manvantareshan ishanukataha muktirashre nirodha muktirashraya. There are 10 lakshanas are there. Dashalakshanayam ityado dashalakshanayam api saddharmaha manvantara iti ekalakshanattvena ukta. So here manvantara ishanukataha. Manvantara means, so it's said, if you see the glossing actually, manvantara means, if you see the glossing, you have any Tattva Sandrabha book or otherwise commentary, there saddharma is said. Manvantara means saddharma is said. That dharma is what? In every manvantara, what dharma is described? Is the bhakti. What I am saying, 10 lakshanas are there na, for the Bhagavatam. In that, manvantara is there. Manvantara. So manvantara glossing what he gave there? Saddharma. That dharma is what? Bhakti. That's the point. Yeah. Ramcharan Prabhu. Tell me.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, just one general question is like this. So Srimad Bhagavatam, like these 10 topics are defined here, and so we see the Srimad Bhagavatam, we have 12 cantos and we have 335 chapters and all these things. So is that division done by Vedvyas Muni itself? Like I heard that like when Vedvyas Muni wrote Bhagavatam, it was like flowing text without any breaks and all. So I'm always thinking like who actually done this, like breakup of cantos and sections and like this.
Yeah, actually, these 12 cantos are there. About Bhagavatam, we are seeing in the Matsya Purana also. 12 cantos, 200 and Vichedas. And some in Tattva Sandrabha we have studied, you remember, other Puranas are describing about the Bhagavatam. It is comprised of the 12 cantos, Pancha Trimshati Adhika Trishatam, 335 adhyayas, chapters are there. That also we are seeing. So, yeah, that means they are eternally existing. That means. Acha, can you unmute it? Yeah. He muted that side.
Okay, bro. Thank you. Sure, bro.
Yeah. So next, Tasyaha abhidheyatvam Sri Bhagavata Bija Rupayam Jatuslokyam api udahuritam. Now we are coming to the real discussion. Topic is opened once again. All Bhakti Vaibhavas, you are going to study once again the same thing. Bhakti Vaibhava students. Anyway, we are understanding that second sloka of Srimad Bhagavatam, Dharma is saying that Dharma is nothing but Bhakti. And also in the 10 lakshanas of the Srimad Bhagavatam, that Manvantara means Saddharma, that Dharma is also Bhakti. Now we are going to say the Chatusloki Bhagavatam, 4th sloka is Etavadeva Jignasyam Tattva jignasuna atmanaha anvaya vyatireka abhyam yatsat sarvatra sarvada. So in the Chatusloki Bhagavatam, fourth sloka is what? Is telling about, oh my dear Supreme Lord, you prescribe a process to me by which I should not get any pride and I can successfully do my service and I can please you. You tell me that process. Like this Brahmaji asked. Okay? He asked, then Lord started saying the Chatusloki Bhagavatam. In that Chatusloki Bhagavatam, then Brahmaji requested, give me this process by which I should not get any pride and I can do successfully service and please you. Then Lord said, you do that process, my dear Brahma, which is prescribed in all the times, in all the places, directly and indirectly. You do that process. Then what is that process? He didn't say, you do bhakti. Did he say? He didn't say directly. Krishna didn't say in the Chatusloki Bhagavatam, do directly bhakti. Did he say? He said, Anvaya Vyatireka Yatsyat Sarvatra Sarvada. You do that one which is prescribed directly and indirectly in all places, all the time. Or the one which is possible in all the places and all the time, directly and indirectly. Are prescribed. That only you should do. Etavadeva jignastu. That only you should practice or you inquire, which is prescribed in all the places. Then what is that? There is jnana, karma, vrata, dana, tapa, swadhyaya. What? That is sadhana bhakti. That we are going to discuss now. What is indicated by fourth sloka of Chatusloki? That is sadhana bhakti. That we are going to. That means sadhana bhakti is only said by the Krishna in Chatusloki Bhagavatam also. That's just we are adding some more points to establish bhakti. Even in the Chatusloki Bhagavatam also sadhana bhakti is said. Bhakti is said. Bhakti process only said, not the jnana or karma or anything. Okay? Clear this is? Purvam hi. See? You have mula or not? Purvam hi. Gnana vignana rahasya tadangani vaktavyattvena chatvaryeva pratignatani. What he said before going to say Chatusloki Bhagavatam, Krishna promised that, hey, Brahma, I will be telling to you four things. What are the four things? Gnanam, Vignanam, Rahasyam, Tadanga. Okay. What is Gnanam? What is Gnanam? Ahamevasame nanyat yat sadasat param paschadaham yadetacha yo vasishyeta sosmyaham. This is Gnanam. I am the only one before all this. Ahameva asam. I was only one before the creation of this entire universe, our entire manifestation, this cosmic manifestation. This is what? This is Gnanam. This is knowledge. And what is Vijnanam? Riterdam yat pratiyeta na pratiyeta chatmani tad vidyad atmano mayam yatha bhaso yatha tamaha. This is Vijnanam. What is indicated in this? Maya. Knowing Maya. And the position of the Maya. Then third thing is what? Rahasyam. What is that? Yata mahanti bhutani bhuteshu chavacheshvanu pravishtanya pravishtani tatha teshu nateshvaham. What is the meaning of this? I am in all the living entities, all the living entities are in me. This is Rahasyam. How it is Rahasyam? Vetambar Chaitanya Prabhu. Anything remember? Give to mic to him. He's meditating. How can you say third sloka of Srimad Bhagavatam is telling the Rahasyam? How that is connected to this sloka? What is the meaning of this sloka, third sloka? Yatha mahanti bhutani bhuteshu uchchavacheshu anu pravishtani teshu na teshvaham. All living entities are in me and I am in all the living entities. How this is? How this is the Rahasyam? Mother or any father? Fathers and mothers, they can try.
I cannot say, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you. कौन बनेगा star of the class tomorrow? Yes, Ram Sharan Prabhu. See, he's not from class, but still he's trying. It's good. Yes, Prabhu, tell me, Prabhu.
Guru, is it like, I'm just trying to see, like, is it from Bhagavad Gita 9.4 and 9.5 where Krishna says very difficult to understand, like I'm in everything and everything in me, like that?
So, this is Rahasyam. First of all, Rahasyam is what and how it is proved by this sloka. Exam, oh, so much prepared. All forgot also. Good. I remember, but I'm just asking. I remember actually. Generally, I also forget, but I didn't forget this time. आ गया? Yes. Tell me, Prabhu.
It is most rare. This
Okay.
second change, it is hidden, just like a treasure is there, just like a diamond, but covered in the some cloth.
Yes.
That is just like inside and outside is there, just like elements are outside as well as inside existing. So there's two things. This is covered is there, as well as rarity is there.
It's not so satisfactory. Sasdev Prabhu is the person who is going to try now, and let's see his answer.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
I'm going to try. I'm nothing.
Yes.
I'm the MCQ wala.
MCQ wala.
Acha. So Prabhuji, it is Guhyam, it is secret in the sense means that I'm in everything, everything is in me, referring to Bhagavad Gita in the sense that it is referring to the Achintya Ved philosophy.
But here Rahasyam is what?
It is a rahasya, no? It is a secret. No? Everyone doesn't know this Achintya Ved philosophy. I'm walking, I'm not walking, I'm seeing, I'm not seeing, etc.
No, Prabhu.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Boy, first of all, you tell me, all of you. First, Lord did the promise that he is going to tell 4 things in 4 slokas. The Gnanam, Vijnanam, Rahasyam and Tadanga. First of all, what is Rahasyam? You know, all of you? That also, my God, if you don't know, then Prema Bhakti. Prema is the Rahasyam. You know, all of you this? Prema is the Rahasyam. Okay. Now your point is, your target is, so by using this sloka, what is that? So yatha mahanti bhutani bhuteshu chavacheshu. By using that sloka, you should establish that sloka is telling about the prema. It's a very simple point actually. Why I am making you to wait? Because I want you people to think, and that's why I am making this much time. You should not forget later. Very, very important. Are what is said? You want to tell? Guess. Jaldi guess karo. Time ho gaya.
I saw in the notes that Lord gives even mukti easily, but not gives that bhakti, which is rare. So, Roji explained that example, but
What I am asking, third sloka, how it is establishing the prema? Are premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena. That means who is able to see all the living entities in Krishna and Krishna in all living entities? It is what is said in this sloka. In this sloka, it said that I am in all the living entities and living entities all in me. So this is indicating prema bhakti. How this kind of vision is possible to whom? Whose eyes is tainted with the prema. Whose eyes are tainted with the prema. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santaha sadaiva hrudayepi vilokayanti te syama sundaram achintya gunaswarupam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. In this way, this sloka is indicating prema bhakti. Of course, sloka directly is not saying. But sloka is said that Krishna is saying that I am in everything and everything is in me. So that is referring to what? Only prema bhaktas can do that, can see Krishna everywhere. Okay. In the 4 slokas, he said everything is indirectly only. In the next sloka also, he didn't say sadhana bhakti directly. Etava deva jignasyam tattva jignasun atmanaha. Anvaya vyatirekabyam yatsat sarvatra sarvada. Like that he said. Then what is that? Sadhana bhakti didn't say in the one line. Lord is parokshavada. Likes parokshavada. All the things, he likes to say everything in indirectly. That's fun actually. They like what is there to give something directly. Okay, we'll see tomorrow this. Thank you very much. Okay, you should focus more and please teach to someone. Yeah, if you don't teach to someone, you cannot. Okay. Assimilating all the points becoming difficult because now we started game na playing with the Bhagavatam is started slowly. Now we are studying sandarbhas, coming back and forth. Before even it was difficult. What is happening in what chapter? What? Now it become at least slowly. Like that. First day you cannot drive the car. You cannot make the cuts like 180 degrees cuts or bike. Yeah, yeah, like that. Bike. It takes time to make the cuts and to do the gymnastics. Yeah, takes time. As the time you progress, speaking, teaching, and like this, slowly, you can. As much as you practice, practicing means practicing in life, speaking, teaching, writing, so that this knowledge will be assimilated in your heart, slowly. Everything happens slowly. Okay. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.